Project Blue Boy. Thomas Gainsborough's most famous painting. So its conservatorial work is done in public, but you can't take pictures of the conservative work. And it was owned by the Huntingtons, who purchased it in 1921. Needs treatment. A tear and losses. A tear in the original canvas. You can actually see it where those dots are right there. That's where the canvas was torn. And then here is overpaint added during previous restorations, discolored and no longer matches the original. And that is right there. And then abraded paint. Through past cleanings, thinly painted areas have been worn away.
You see right there at the top of his head, you could see the old, it was this, they showed. There was a collar of a man that he used the canvas over again. They painted a portrait and he reused it, so you see the collar.
Oh, wow. And are there like two light dots?
Yes, there's two light dots, and you see it like coming out of his head, looks like almost like a horn in the white.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That was a collar. So that right there above his head.
Uh-huh.
And then the two dots with those eyes?
I don't know. I'm not sure what they were, but the collar.
Interesting. Yeah, we used the canvas again.
Amazing.
The thinly painted neckcloth of an abandoned portrait. Old overpaint covering the abrasion is visible under UV light. So you can see that. Flaking paint. Light angled across the surface, across the painting to serve the texture of the surface. As light rakes across details of the artist's brushstrokes, issues like flaking paint become more distinct.
Yeah.
So it points to this area here. Just that area there. It's a little hard to see. Okay.
You can see that blue mark right there.
And then uneven varnish around here. During past treatments, not all of the old varnish was removed. A look at varnishes and old overpaint shows the unevenness of the layers.
You can see that right there.
Interesting. So on that, and then deteriorating support, the painting was glued to a second canvas more than a century ago. The lining is separating. So it's kind of hard to see that. Guess maybe at the top there, you can see. X-ray of the Blue Boy. You can see a puppy. The tear And the color of the guy. So those are probably not eyes that we saw, the two white dots. Look at all the tacks. That's so cute, a puppy. They didn't know that it was torn when they had bought it. I wonder if it would have affected the price. Making blue. Ultramarine from lapis lazuli, mined in Afghanistan. Azurite, found in copper ore deposits, usually with malachite, green. Smalt, potassium and cobalt. The raw materials melted together to produce colored glass, ground into pigment to make paint. Prussian blue, iron containing blue, chemically manufactured. They're supposed to make the infill and the conservation paints distinguishable from original materials, and add an isolating layer of varnish so that they can later remove it if needed.